Nays, welcome on in. How are ya? Oops. There we go. We're gonna see if we can maintain a 5K bitrate today. I don't know if we'll see if that works. That's right, Board Game Tuesdays are back, baby. Just not in the afternoon when I prefer it. So, you know, we do our best. We make do with what we've got. Let me know if y'all can hear the music. I'm also going to run an ad break. Boop. So if you don't, if you're subbed, you shouldn't have to worry too much about it. Hearing the music, nice. I guess I could just pop onto my... I can just actually use my phones to check that. Cool. We'll wait a couple minutes here. Yeah, we've got Mr. Half-Hog and Henry Hedgehog. And of course, we can have all the other hedgehogs come on over. Of course, you've got the see no evil, hear no evil, and speak no evil. You got Keychain Hedgehog. You got Small Hedgehog, and we got Mushroom Hedgehog. Oh yeah. The army is growing. We're missing two hedgehogs. I left them in the van. There's like the tiny one, this tiny purple one, and then my pedo. But the pedo one obviously's got very important duties of, well, being a pedo, so. So I guess now that I'm not spending that much time in the van, I don't necessarily need 4 pillows in my van. That's what not actually 4 pillows. I have 2 cushions and 2 pillows. Though cushion is being very generous. Did it just run a 1-minute ad? Oh, it played the wrong. That's okay. Alright, let's go and bring them back. What's this one? Let's try this one. Let's see where this playlist goes. Alright, chat, welcome on in. How are ya? It's hope everyone's having a good day so far. Or having a good night too, because I mean it's nighttime for a lot of us, so 5:45 here, about to be 6 p.m. It's what, 8 p.m. for now on the East Coast. I hope y'all staying warm. It's a cold. I saw some of the temperatures going on the East Coast. I think who was streaming? It was there's a streamer I saw on the East Coast. They're streaming in New York City, and they were like, it's like -16 or something. Like, that's nuts. So I hope y'all are staying warm if you're on the East Coast, or if you're just somewhere really cold. I know it can be tough to stay warm, and yeah, it's not too bad here. Thank you. Yeah, I love my Knip shirt. It's such a good shirt. Oh, I need to take my meds. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I take my meds. I shifted my meds time to now 5:45 to match up with when I wake up in the morning and just make it a lot easier when I get home. Yeah, guys, today we are gonna play a game called Wispwood. For those who don't know, I bought this game at PAX Unplugged, and I enjoyed it. The little bit that I played, it was a lot of fun. I ended up buying it because, like, while I was at PAX Unplugged, I heard it through the grapevine that people were like, if you're gonna get Wispwood, you need to get it now, because they're gonna sell out. And I was like, how many copies do they have left? And they're like, maybe a third of their stock left. And this was on Saturday morning, so I was like, alright, fuck it. So I bought the game. And because I bought the game there, I got these special cats that we get to use. So yeah, we're gonna dive into Wispwood here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I had to grab something from my van. Ah, fuck. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have you guys look at them. I'm gonna grab something from my van real quick. I will be right back. Okay. Alright, we're back. So there was something I needed to grab. I had to get it from this bag. You're gonna find out. I needed this. You're gonna find out why we needed this. Alright. So, let's go ahead and get to the game here. So, this has been one of my long-awaited games to play this year. Like I said, I was really excited to get Wispwood. And, Yeah, I'm really excited to show this off. This game has a lot of concepts that I really enjoy. The weather forecasting gets snow is negative. What the fuck? That's crazy. And this is on a weekend, right? So you can just huddle at home and, you know, run your heaters at maximum power. We're supposed to get snow on Friday here, too, so. But yes, you can tell. Oh, yes, I got that brand new smell. Just gonna get these cats out of here. I think this also came with a bonus card. What is this? I forgot what these are for. The artwork's nice. Yeah, I really like the artwork. This was one of the most popular games at PAX Unplugged. Like I said, they sold out of all their stock that they brought over. By the beginning of day 2, they had a huge play area where people got to play test Wispwood. It was really awesome. And like I said, I enjoyed what I played from it enough so that I was like, I need to buy this. The nice thing about this is this game can be played both solo, and I believe it can be played as a 2-player by 1 person because it's all open information. This is Synchron has a series of different elements. You know, I don't know. Do any of these games look familiar? This is all their games here. I think I want to say I've played Nether Jam, but I can't remember. I've played I'm pretty sure I played Galaxy Trucker. Vegas, what's up? Welcome on in. How are ya? I've heard SETI is really good. I haven't tried that yet. They did do Codenames. And hey, they have a Codenames app. Look at that. Did I ever play Risk? I have in the past. I don't really... It's not really a game I would play nowadays. It's just not a game that interests me. Actually, wire. I think the last Risk I played was like Star Wars Risk or something. Alright. But Vegas, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome on in. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to post to Discord. That everyone leave live. Yes, Discord, I want you to send that message. Yeah. That's dangerous off my keys. Put my keys over here. Alright. Star Wars Risk. Yeah, I don't remember how it went. I mean, maybe it wasn't Star Wars Risk. I'm pretty sure it was. Alright. You thinking the board game company that made Wingspan and Wormspan? Okay. Yeah, if you can find the name of the game, you know. Alright, so we do have to do some work here, so we do have to punch some of these out. Oh, buddy. There we go. Oh, that's right, there's the pond. We got all this. Okay. Alright, so we gotta go ahead and punch all this out. Guess I could have done this a lot earlier, but... yeah. Shipment of Fail, welcome on in, how are ya? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Alright, we'll get the rest of those later. I want to go and get all of these out. In fact, we can make this easy on myself by just punching 2 at a time here. I died. I can't punch 2 at a time. Damn. Wrong company? Okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize this was the same company that did Codenames, which is one of my favorite party games. I love Codenames. It's kind of my go-to game when I want to try and break people away from Cards Against Humanity, right? Because, like, nothing makes me more sad than going to a board game night and it's just Cards Against Humanity, and I'm like, ugh, I'm just wasting my time. And this isn't to, you know, I'm not saying, hey, don't play Cards Against Humanity. I'm saying that I personally do not care for Cards Against Humanity anymore, right? The game's been out for over 15 years now, and there just comes a point at which you kind of get tired of the game, you know? It's just, it's not fun, there's not a lot of strategy in it, you know? It's... You know, people have always said, oh, it's fun because you get to see how people think. And I'm like, no, not really. It's, you just use the cards that make the most sense, you know? But Shipment, how are you doing today? I hope you're staying warm. I've heard it is frigidly cold up in the Northeast right now. So, I hope everything's going well for you over there. Man, there's so many pieces. I don't remember there being this many pieces. Holy shit. Only because it's because I've never played it. Yeah, hey, you know, it's fine. If you go to any, like, casual board game night, it's almost guaranteed to be a game that people can and will play. Which is totally fine, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. Come on. Come on, you. Oh man, so I took my Unit 1 test today at work. Aced it with a 100. Not very surprising. I wasn't worried at all about this test, you know. Like, people were... You know, people in my class were a little worried. They're like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I was like, bro, it's gonna be fine. This test is gonna be easy cheesy. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put these pieces in here for now. Why are there so... I don't remember there being this many fucking pieces. Holy fuck. There's so many. There's so many pieces. Okay. I'm gonna put all that there for now. We're gonna figure out. Thank you so much. Yeah, I feel like my last minute studying last night paid off. But you know, I wasn't worried. I knew I was gonna pass. Right? You know, I've had to study in a... Oh, snap! Oh, shit! Raiders, welcome on in! How are ya? Panda Angels, thank you so much for the raid! How are you? Welcome on in, Raiders, welcome on in, how are you? Phaedros, I hope I said that right. Fog Knight, Cosmic Ben, Twitch, what's up? Welcome on in, how are y'all? My name is Fnipsy Fiona. You can call me Fnipsy or Fiona. And this is my partner in crime, Mr. Hefhog. He'll give you that little Hefhog wave. Oh, and we have our secondary partner in crime, Henry Hedgehog. That's right. we have a new hedgehog here who can also have hog wave with the best of them. So, yeah, in case you haven't figured out, I really like hedgehogs. So, yeah, I think so. I've just got like a random playlist going right now, just playing music. So, but yeah, for those who don't know me, we do IRL, we do board gaming. We're trying to see what video gaming fits it back into this, and we also do cooking streams. So, you know, if those like fit your jam, feel free to drop a follow. And yeah, today we are re-learning.
I think we're being followed.
Give me a second, let me let this go by here. Ooh, the Two Towers trick-taking card game. I have not. I've heard of it. I do like trick-taking games. There's a trick-taking game I have that I just saw in my collection. I'd have to go look and see, but I do want to get some Lord of the Rings stuff. I forget what game I want to get. But yeah, what did you think of the trick-taking game? Is Nita Burrito? Nice. Yeah, so Wispwood was a game that was heavily featured at PAX Unplugged, and I got to try it out, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It is a game that can be played both solo and multiplayer, and it can be played, like one person can play two people, right? So if the solo version isn't quite cutting it, I can be like, okay, I want to use two players and I will control both and make the best move that I think each player should make, right? Because I think the game's all open information. But I enjoyed the game so much that, you know, I had to buy it. Part of it was compelled by the fact that someone told me Saturday morning, like, hey, if you want Wispwood, you better go buy it, because they're going to sell out within the next hour or two. And I was like, really? Like, oh yeah, this game is selling like hotcakes. So I went, I got it, and sure enough, like an hour or two later, someone was like, yeah, they sold out. So if you got it, good job. And they also gave me bonus cats. So we've got bonus cats right here, along with the cats that we do. The cats that came with it, you get these cats. Right, of course, the cat that's on the front of the board right there. But I now also have these cats. So you know it because you know Trick Takers and it's co-op, but you can play solo. Ooh, okay, a trick-taking co-op game. Now that's interesting. I would not. I'm gonna have to look into this. I've heard about it. I didn't realize you could have trick-taking games that were co-op. That sounds awesome. Yeah. Actually, so I grabbed this earlier. I don't know if the cats actually do it. Do they? No, they don't. Do these do it? Nope. Or is it these things? Oh, it is these. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Oh! Ah! It's gonna be so cool. Okay, this side doesn't, but it's the tree side. The tree side. Don't shoot myself in the eye, me. So, once we get to the end of the game, I got my Black Knight flashlight, which we're gonna be able to show off the forest. So, really excited. You got it, but you haven't played it yet? Which one? Wispwood? I'm excited. Like I said, I'm super glad I bought it. Because initially I'd been like, you know what? I can just buy it later on. And that has not been the case. You can't buy this game in the States. Like, you have to either I think you had to pre-order it. Because this game's only in Europe. So, the fact of the matter is, I'm getting to play a game that's not even available here in the States yet. Which is crazy! Okay, how do these cats work? As you can tell by me poking them out, I just opened this game. So, let me get you guys back over to here. Oh, by the way, Raiders, and Panda, if y'all need to raid and run, go do what you gotta go do. Otherwise, grab a snack, get a drink, and come join us for some Wispwood. Alright, so we got these cats. I think I'm supposed to... Actually, I don't remember how these cats... It's been so long since I've tried this. So I think I only need... I'm trying to remember if Sono is... Give me a second here. Where is the Sono setup here? Sono game... Set up the game, you have a ghost opponent. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna play as 2 different players here. I think that's the way to go. However, this is gonna have to get out of the way if we're gonna do 2 players here. So, I'll put this here for now. Let's get the cats out of the way. I forget what the paw is for. And then, let's go ahead and get her set up. Let's see, is there a specific way I have to organize this? The 4 pieces around the edge can be in any order. Okay. Hey, get over there. Yeah, I love the art. The art of this game is so pretty. And I just... Like I said, the gameplay, when I saw it was a Tetris game, I was like, yo, let's go. Alright, we got the tiles here. Mix the tiles face down, organize them into random stacks near the pond. These are called tree tiles. Trees are not whips. So now we gotta get all of... Sometimes I wish I had a 3D printer, it would make this so much easier. Because then I could like 3D print things. So now create some stacks. You know when a game it's not so different colors. Yeah. I really enjoy the concept of this game. I like like I said, I like the Tetris building aspect of it. I'm a huge fan of Tetris builders. And yeah, I like the idea of achieving goals with the trees. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go out and I'm gonna have to go look at this company's website and they're like, hey, we got this thing to help organize all your tiles very easily. I'll be like, yes, please. There we go. Really, what would help the most is if I just put them all in a bag. That would probably help me the most. But I'm gonna play the game the way it's designed, and then I'll make adjustments to make the game easier. But yeah, I think this could be one of my favorite games of 2026 or I mean, I guess technically 2025 since I bought it last year, but you know, whatever. Man, I don't remember needing this many piles. Holy Jesus. Yeah. Outside of the Lord of the Rings trick taking game, Panda, have you been playing any other board games? Last week I got to play a game called Minerva, which was super fun. It was a city builder, so not like what we're doing here, right? Was I introduced to this game by another board player? Not technically. I was introduced to it by PAX East. PAX East was the one who was like, well, I mean, they didn't be like, oh, play this. They just had this available in the hey, try this game out section, and I tried it out, and I was like, ooh, I like this game. In fact, this was one, we streamed PAX East, and this was one of the games that we played at PAX. This was actually the very first game that I tried out at PAX East, and I went, we need this game. There was another game over there that I really enjoyed where you had to like build a gigantic tree. Alright, oh my god, that took forever. Okay. That's what we got here. Whip tiles. Take 8 tiles and deal them randomly face up to the 8 spaces of the pawn. Their colorful side is up, so these 8 tiles are whips. Alright, so we got a heart. We got a hat. We got another heart. Oh my god, we're drawing hearts. We are drawing hats. Oh my god. Oh my god, let's not draw 8 billion hearts here. Jesus, how many hearts are there? Let's space it out a little bit. I feel like I wanna sub out one of these. What's an orange one? Here we go. I'm gonna bring in an orange one. We're gonna sub out. I'm gonna sub out a pink. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Let me just get these all over here. Just put them all together. I'm probably gonna knock some of these over. Don't knock them over me. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, what are you doing, me? Alright, put those over there. Okay. We can take this out of the way for now. Alright. Your cat. Everyone chooses a cat. Take a tree tile, place it in front of you. Place your cat on the tree tile as shown. We have double-sided tape. Cat assembly. Ah, okay. Okay. So now obviously we had the special cats. We have 6 special cats. Woo! I mean, obviously we have the special cat, right? But you know what? I think this cat. Place your cat on your tree tile as shown. Alright, so we'll use this cat right here. Not so happy Snuggle McSnufflekins and Flufflekins. There we go. Bring these 2 over here. Let me go ahead and get these moved over here. Go and get the rest of the cats out of here. Get these bags out of the way. Go and get this. What are these? I have cards. What am I doing? What am I doing with these cards? Oh, right. Okay. So okay. I got it. I gotcha. Okay. The tile with your cat on it is no longer a tree. Your cat is obviously more important than a tree. So this square of your forest is called your cat. Okay, so we need to get one tree tile each. Okay, and put the cats on top of each. There we go. What I'm thinking I might do is I might have y'all look on from this view instead. There we go. Now we're a little bit closer to the action here. Alright. Oh yeah. And then this is our grid guide. So this will help keep your grid. Right? So use this to help build your grid here. Oh, dude, we might not have enough room. We might not have enough room. Mr. Halfhog, you're going to have to move, buddy. Because they're going to have to go up here. This is probably going to have to go away. Those are probably going to have to scoot straight into the center as much as possible here. Yeah, you know, the easiest way to do this would be to just get a big bag that I just grab them in. Yep, so this is going to be fun. Alright. And then gold cards. There are 5 decks of gold cards, 1 for each type of whips, and 1 for trees. So, choose 1 card from each deck. You can choose them randomly. Alright, so we're going to choose the one. Let's see. Let's choose that one. That one. This one. That one. And you know what? We'll do... yeah, we'll just do a bunch of 1s, alright? We'll do a bunch of 1 falls, alright? So, this is gonna be our goals here. Just trying to debate where I'm gonna put everything here. So, if we want to build over there, put this here, and we can put the cards here. So, we are gonna have tree in a row. So, tree in a row, you get 2 stars for each row and each column with at least 3 trees. So, as you can see here, there's 3 there, there's 3 here, they have 4 here, so they would get 6 points here, right? None here because that's 2, none here because that's 2, so pretty easy squeezy. Alright, we have the cross knight. For each heart, you get 1 point for each heart in its row and 1 heart or 1 star for each tree in its column. So as you can see, that heart right there getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And obviously the heart is here. Then you would do this. It would be worth 2 in this case, right? Alright, you have the merry-go-round. So for each of the blue, which is this right here, you get 2 points for each type of whips on any of the surrounding spaces. Right, so in this case, right, this one has a hat, a pumpkin, and a heart. And this one has just a pumpkin and a heart, so 6 and 4. Does not count the trees because trees are not whips. It just says for each type of whips. Alright. Caddy corner. Any new hat must be placed on a diagonal with the cat. So, with the cat here, you would have to put the cat, you would have to put any green that you put on a diagonal with the cat, right? So it could not go here. And for every 3 that you get, you have 18 points. If you get 2, you get 10. And if you have 1, you get 4 points. So, hats are pretty good to grab. And there's 2 on the board, so I imagine that's the first move both players are going to go for here. Alright, and then we have pumpkin patchwork. Count pumpkins with no pumpkins on the surrounding spaces. Let's see. So, yeah. So for each pumpkin that has its own spot, that would be 3, so that would be 15 points right here. These don't count because they're next to each other. But if, say, this wasn't here and that wasn't there, then they'd get 30 points, which would be pretty crazy. So, those are the win conditions. We're going to put these right here. Because we have to try and make as much room as possible here for both cats, right? These cats want space, they need space. And I'm thinking, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna really make some room. We're gonna have to... You know, the best bet with this right here is to put them in here, keeping them face down. Oh, buddy, this might not work. That was done. You know what I should have done? I should have just kept them standing rather than put them in super crazy like that. If I stand them up, I can keep them organized in here. Yeah. There we go. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this because I've forgotten how much game the space takes up, especially if I'm gonna do a 2-player game. Oh god. Oh god. Oh man, and the pieces fit pretty perfectly in here too. Speaking of board games, guys, has anyone bought any new board games lately? Any board games you're excited to try? I bought like a bunch of board games over the past month because post-Christmas, a lot of stores will have like, you know, deep discounts to get rid of stuff. So like I got to buy a bunch of games from like Barnes & Noble, Go, Calendar, and Board Games. And, you know, I got games like The Fox Experiment, you know, which is like, oh, hell yeah. I've played the game before, so look at that. How perfect. Okay. Oh, that works. Look at that. Amazing. And then we'll just put these right here. And this should be enough room for everyone if I keep this down here. You like watching what games I introduce? Hell yeah. Alright. So, now that we've kind of got things kind of right where I want them, give the starting paw to the player sitting closest to the knight. We're going to make this the starting player right here. Fire of Knight tokens are used only in the solo game. We are not going to be doing a solo game. I am playing a 2-player game controlling both cats here. Alright. Actually, I'm thinking, what if I did this? What if I put you up here, put you up here, put this up here? That might do. That might work best. We'll see how well this all works out. Meow, 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 meow. Hell yeah. Alright. So the way this game works is your basic turns, right? Each player takes a turn. And on their turn, a player is going to choose a whips. Whichever whips they choose, right? So say you choose this green one, you're going to choose one of the shapes. Alright? Whichever shape you choose, you're then going to take enough of tree tiles to make your chosen shape. And then that whip's going to be anywhere in the shape. And then you will add that shape to the forest. But it must be placed next to a tile already in your forest. So, right, you know, this would not work, but this would. You want to grow your forest, and you have to stay within a 4x4 grid for round 1. Watch out for witches. The gold card for witches gives a special rule about where witches can be placed. You're not allowed to take a witch tile that cannot be placed according to its rule. As you already know, They must be diagonal from or diagonal with the cat. Alright. Alright, when you start the game, your forest is just your cat. So they can be anywhere. Now, if I remember correctly, I think your cat counts as anything. But yes, your cat can be anywhere. And we got the pond here. It's a dwindling whips. Whenever a player takes a whips tile, it is automatically replaced. Oh no, so it is not automatically replaced. That means each following player will have fewer whips to choose from. At the start of your turn, if all available whips are the same type, you may discard them all and randomly deal out 8 new whips. And if you start your turn with no available whips, you must randomly deal out 8 new ones. You have the discard pile. If you ever run out, mix them up, make a new stack. And then we can talk about the cat actions. Right? So, with cat actions, at the start of the game, your cat tile should be fully flipped to its fully visible side to show that it is ready. The other side is its hidden side. You flip the cat to the hidden side to show that you have taken a cat action. We call this hiding your cat. There are 2 possible cat actions. You can deal new whips. So on your turn, before you choose a whips, if your cat is ready, you may hide your cat to discard all available whips and randomly deal 8 new ones. So if you don't like what's on the board, you can flip your cat and get all new whips. And it can just be any combination. And then choose any shape on your turn after you choose a whips. If your cat is ready, you may hide your cat to choose any of the 8 shapes. So say you pick this one, but you want to do, say, a 9 or 4 up here. You flip your cat, and bam. And then you can also just do a tree turn. Instead of taking a whip, you may take a tree turn. And you take 1, 2, or 3 tiles and place them into your forest. Each must be placed beside another tile. They must stay inside. And this can be good for filling in tiles. And then you make your cat ready. So if your cat has been used and you want to make your cat ready again, you take a tree turn. And then the end of the round ends when one player has filled all spaces in their grid. Those who play later get to take a final turn. This ensures all players have the same number of turns. And the last turn will always be taken by the last player. The one sitting to the right, blah, blah, blah. And then you score your grid, move your cat, remove all trees. Okay, so let's go ahead and get round 1 going here. Like I said, this game's pretty simple. And we're going to start with this cat right here. Let me go and poke the hole here. Let me get this hole. Come here, come here. Watch this hole being a bitch. Yeah, so that's them in the tree. It's cute. I love it. Alright, so Orange Cat's gonna go first. Orange Cat's gonna choose the orange. It's gonna choose the orange, or sorry, the green here. As we said here of Catty Corner, right? Any new witches must be placed on a diagonal with the cat. So, cat here is gonna choose this shape right here. So we just gotta get 2 trees. So we'll grab 2 trees, right? And we just have to make this shape. It can be like this. It can be like that. Right? It can be like this. It doesn't matter. Alright? And then you just have to attach it, right? So obviously, we want to go ahead and do... We want to do this here. We're going to put the green right here. Makes it diagonal from the cat. Wham bam, there we go. So now we come over to here. They are like, you know what? I'm also gonna take the green, buddy. I'm gonna take the green, and we're gonna make this shape right here. We're gonna make a T shape here. So we're gonna grab 3, and like I said, so that has to go here, and they're just gonna do. They're gonna do that. And there we go. Easy. Easy squeezy for the cat here. Alright. If I was orange, I'd want to go the orange. I think the orange can be really strong, really early. So, let's take the orange right here. Take the orange. We'll go with the 2-1. So, we'll do one of those. And I think the smart thing to do here, smart money, right? We want to keep it a 4x4 here. So, if we go here, no oranges, which means we can put another pumpkin down here whenever it pops up. Alright, so now we come over to this kitty cat. It's kitty cat. And this cat's like, you know what? Let's go ahead, let's party. Let's get the pink, shall we? So, they're gonna go for the stick. So they're gonna go, oops. So we'll grab this one, that fell. 1, 2, 3, alright, so we got our stick right here. So, I want to set it up just like that. There we go. We're gonna put this over here. There we go. We're gonna put that over here. Also, I want to see. I should make these trees look like trees to you guys, not just witty nitty everywhere. There we go. All right. All right. On their turn, they don't have a lot of trees going, but they can get some good points right here. So they're gonna take. Let's take this one. We'll go with this shape right here. We'll go with this 3, right? And we want to put that right here. And so what this does, this gives us a 9x9 so far. So they can go here, they can go here, right? But that gives them some nice points right there. Alright, so kitty cat's over here. And cat has decided, you know what? They're gonna grab a heart. And they're gonna make this shape right here. They're gonna make the L. They're gonna come over here. Really focusing in with that heart right now. I really want that heart power. And there we go. Alright, so they've only got enough room for one more shape right here. Orange Cat's gonna go ahead, they're gonna reset the board here. So they're gonna take these 2, right? Since these were the only 2 left, they have the ability to discard what's on the board. And refill with all new. Damn, these fucking witch hats are everywhere. Ooh, look at that pumpkin. Ooh. Alright. So, Orange Cat's gonna take, I should put this here, just so we can remember. Let's see, so Orange Cat is gonna take, do I want this green or that green? Because they're gonna have to put it here, here. Alright, so they should take, they're gonna have to take this green right here. They're gonna form that shape. Yeah. And they're gonna make, I'm gonna make this shape right here. There we go. On cat's turn. You know what? They're gonna take the heart, and they're gonna actually utilize their power here. So they're going to activate their cat. So the cat goes into here, and they're gonna utilize the ability to pick any shape. So I'm gonna have them pick that one, and they're gonna go right here. And this pretty much will end the round because that is now filled by a 4x4. And because they were last, that ends the round. So, before we move on, I want to see how cool this is. What? Ooh. Oh man, I was hoping for a little bit more. Oh, maybe it's the whips? Maybe it's the wispies that are, Yeah, it might be the wispies that, like, react the most. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get a stronger, I'm also gonna have to get a stronger one of these. But yeah, so this game is Black Knight Reflective. So, you know, if you needed more reasons to buy this game, I mean, here it is. Alright, so, we're gonna get our scores here. Let's see. So where's my pen? I need a pen. I need a pen. So we've got OJ versus Fluffy. Alright. So OJ over here. We'll go with OJ first. So OJ has 1 orange, which gives him a 4-pointer. Right? So he's got 1. So that's 4 points right there. He has 2 witch hats though. So the 2 witch hats gives him 10 points. And then this one, 2 for each type of whips on any of the surrounding spaces. Why happened to the music? Why did the music stop? There we go. Alright, so they have this one over here. They've got 2, so that's 4 points. That's 4 points here. So that gives them a round 1 score of 18. Let's go over to Fluffy here. Fluffy gets a 4-pointer with their green. And then they're gonna get a lot of points there. So they're gonna get a lot of points from this, right? So 1 point in each row, in each column for the trees. So they're gonna get, with this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's gonna give them 16. And that's gonna give Fluffy a 2-point lead here, 18 to 20. As we go into round 2. So, score your grid. Move your cat. You may move your cat to a different tree tile or leave it where it's at. And then you want to remove all your tree tiles to the stacks. No one has seen their whip side, so they are still just random tiles that can be dealt on anyone's turn. No one has seen their whip side. The fuck's that mean? Do not return the tile onto your cat. Your cat's very possessive of that particular tile. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we now take out the trees. We want to... Oh, wait. Let's see if we want the cats to move. Yeah, this cat's gonna move over here in case they need to take any more green. This cat's gonna do the same thing. They're gonna move up, open themselves up for more green here. So I'm gonna go and get these out of here. And so now we are going to be building a 5x5 board. Ooh, what song is this? This is cute. How do I... Alright, and we get these. Alright. So now we go to round 2. I don't think I refilled the pond yet. After round 2. Yeah, don't reset everything. All whips in the pond remain there. New ones are not automatically added. All hidden cats stay hidden. So he's still hidden. All the trees removed. We start to new ground the old whips in the forest. Yeah. So here comes the fun part. You have to figure out how to get your shapes to fit in. Now you can tell this cat's going to have a little bit easier time because they've got everything already set up, much more centralized. This cat might have a little bit more trouble. We're going to find out. Alright, so player 1 goes over to here. You know, and I kind of eventually, I want to see if I can find someone who's 3D prints to be like, hey, can you 3D print me like a 6x6 board so that, you know, this way, because it can be very easy to knock stuff around, right? And obviously you don't want to do that, so we gotta be very careful here. We don't want to hit anything. But yeah, so we're gonna start with Fluffy here, and Fluffy, you know what, they're gonna go and even up the odds here. They're gonna go and take a green here. That's worth 6 points right off the bat. Why not? So they're gonna build a, let's see, trying to determine how I want to do this. You know what? They're gonna go with the 4 option here. So this has to go here, and I think the best way to do this will be to go here, here, here. Boop, boop, boop. Yes, okay. For some reason, my brain was like, why can't I put it here? Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Okay, there we go. So, Cat gets another green one. That's a easy 6 points. OJ doesn't really want more blue. They're gonna take this orange one over here, right? They're like, you know what? I'll take the orange one. You got it, buddy. And so they're gonna go with, you know what? I think they're gonna flip. They're gonna flip. I'm gonna put the cat in here, in the tree, and they're gonna go for a shape here. They're just gonna go for. They're gonna go for this one over here, right? So they're gonna go and put this up over. I'm gonna put this right here, just enough to keep it away from each other, just enough, so that they don't have to worry about the orange here. All right, we come back over to his turn. You know what? We're gonna reset the board here. Having these 4 blue, not doing it for us. So here we go. Oh, we got a heart, a blue, an orange, another heart, a blue, another blue. Oh man, look at that competition. Woo! And he needs to watch out here. He needs to be careful. He's gonna have to take a pumpkin, otherwise he could run away with pumpkins over here. So yeah, I think Fluffy's gonna hate draft here. He's gonna take a pumpkin, and we're gonna go with the. I'm gonna go the Forzicle here. 1, 2, 3. All right. So we're gonna do a 5x5 here. Or just do a 5x5. Would that work? If I do it like this? Nah, we don't necessarily want to do that, because we want to be able to squeeze a blue right there. So I think this might do. No. We want the orange right here. Yeah. Because there's no heart here. So the pumpkin going here makes the most sense. Yeah. Pumpkin going here makes the most sense. I think that's the way to go. So that puts that 5 to 5 right here. So they still got room to put it on the side though. OJ's gonna go ahead. They're gonna take an orange. They're gonna take that orange. They're gonna go ahead and grab the square. And they're gonna go right. They're gonna go right here. Alright, just get in those pumpkin points, right? So that's already worth 15 right there. It's not getting a little out of hand here. So, Fluffy better start thinking about what they're gonna do here. Oof. Let's see. Their best bet might be to put a thing right here. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna go with. They're gonna choose this heart right here. They're gonna go with the. They're gonna go with the square. Actually, we bring the heart over to here. We put the tree here, put the tree here, put the tree here. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they've got their 5x5 set over here. Fluffy's got their 5x5. OJ's still building out their 5x5. You know what? I think if we do this right here. Now if we do this and we go with that right there. We go with this one right here. Yeah, let's do this one. Alright, they're gonna go with this one right here. And they're gonna go with this shape. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Let's see. So they've got their 5 right here. They still only have 4 columns though. Tell secret chat. Secret chat? What happened? What's secret chat? I see no secret chat. What kind of goofy goober is going on over here? Alright, let's see. So we got this one over here. You know what? We're gonna do a reset. I'm gonna go ahead and get this cat revealed. And we're gonna take 3 trees. And we're just gonna throw those trees here, here, and here. Right. Brings us over to here. I feel like I missed something. Where is it? I see something on my computer, but I don't know what that is. Alright, so they're gonna take this one right here, and they're just gonna form this shape right here, and they're just gonna throw that right here and right here. So basically these two are bouncing off of each other, hugely helping each other right now. I'll come back over to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're still good. This game looks awesome. Oh, yeah, hey, you're good. You are good. Do we get another heart? That's the question. I don't think that's the answer. Yeah, I see something on my... I see something in the chat on Twitch on my laptop. I don't know what that is because I've never seen it before. It looks cool though. Alright. We're gonna go ahead, activate this. I'm gonna take the heart. We're just gonna hearts this up. And we're gonna make a square. There we go. So I'm gonna put that heart here. I'm gonna square it up, just like that. And this cat is all about the hearts, let me tell ya. Alright. So now we come back to OJ over here. Oh, they got F is blue. Oh, the blue can't go there. We're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna sub these out for some new ones. Oh, there's an orange. Oh God, look at. Oh my God. All right. Obviously, we're gonna take an orange here. We're gonna take. Let me see. If I go here, I can leave that orange. Okay, so we're gonna grab orange right here. No, we're gonna grab the orange with a stick. I'm gonna get the stick here. 2, 3. Alright, and we're gonna put that right here. And then this right here. Put this pumpkin right here, and put that tree right there. Alright. So now we come back over to here. They're gonna reset their cat. They're gonna grab one tree. They're gonna put that tree right here. And that is going to... No. You went first. Oh shit, so you get one more turn. Oh, orange gets one more turn here. So orange is going to go ahead and grab this orange one right here. All they need is one piece. They're gonna pop that right here. Look at that. Oh man. That's crazy on the right. And we got a really good game going on right here. Let me see if I can move these without ruining this, because you're too high up. You're gonna have to move down a little bit. There we go. We've got a fantastic game here on both sides. Alright, so that's gonna end round 2 here, because obviously they started the end game here. So we got Fnuffy, we got OJ. We're gonna count up Fnuffy first. So once again, Fnuffy with the green, they have 10 points with 2 green, right? So once again, if you look at the caddy corner, right, for every, right, 18 points for every 3, and then 10 and 4 for every 2 and 1 remaining. So they have 2, so they get 10 points with the green. So Fnuffy gets 10. They have no blue. They do have an orange though. They have 1 orange, which nets them 4 points. So you can see 1 for 4 points. That's gonna give Fnuffy 4 points right there. Once again, they have no blue. So if I just mark these out. There we go. I forgot to do the trees. Oh my gosh. That's okay. We'll add in the trees next. I forgot to do the trees. That might cost. That's gonna cost people. That's fine. It's okay. Hey, it's fair is fair. I forgot to count it for both sides here. Alright. So now we're gonna do the pink. Alright. So, remember to get 1 point for each tree in the row and column. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 points from the pink. And then because I forgot to do the trees, so the trees, you get 2 points for each row and each column with at least 3 trees here. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 times 3 is 27. So Fnuffy's strategy here, really working out here. And that's gonna net them, let's see, that's 14 plus 27 is 41, plus 32 is 73 points. That's insane. That's crazy. Alright, and we come over here to OJ, see what OJ gets. Right? So they're orange. So they have 5, count it, 5 orange. That's going to be 30 points for their oranges. They have 10 on their hats. They get, let's see how much they get for their blue. Yeah, their pumpkin power is really good. Alright, for their blue, they have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one also has 1, 2, 3, 4, since they count each other. So that's going to be 8 points a pop. So their blue nets them 16. Alright, and then they only have 1 heart here. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 points from the heart. And then with the trees, once again, 2 points for each row and column with at least 3. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 8 points. Oh wait, did I miscalculate this? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. It's 2 points, sorry. That was not 27, it's 18. So I gotta subtract 9. So that's actually 64. I can math. 64. Can I get a 5x5 with the trees in this game? Yeah. Yeah, you can get a 5x5 with just trees in this game, if you want. it's not gonna help you too much. Alright, so Fluffy actually got 64 points. OJ, let's count them up. They have 30, 40, 56, 62, 70. Oh my gosh, look at that. OJ is coming out on top here. Fluffy putting all their stats into hearts, not quite getting there. That's not good. They're gonna have to figure out what to do from here. So right now the score stands at 88 to 84. We've got a hell of a game here, chat. Alright, let's see where we want to move our cats. Honestly, Orange is happy with where their cat is. They're gonna leave their cat right here. Give me a minute here. They're gonna move their cat. It's not really a good spot to move them where they're not interfering with that, but they're gonna move right here because it only interferes with one of the hearts. Alright. So I gotta be very careful. This is the part that really sucks. You gotta be very careful about moving your pieces. Oh god. Oh god. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? I'm gonna do that. So you went there. Now, this is gonna be a real pain in the butt here. Alright. There we go. Alright, and then over here. Here, we'll just move you for now so we can get these out of the way. Since we gotta put you right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if people are 3D printing boards for this. Because that would be so helpful. Or see if I can just find like what is this, a 1x1? Any his step at this point would be catastrophic. Yeah. I'm trying really hard not to knock stuff over. Just trying to make sure everything's kind of in a square-ish, alright? Alright, so first player goes over to here. And here we go into round 3. OJ having a huge lead here. They're gonna go ahead and they've got a huge advantage with that right there. They're gonna grab this. Yeah, they're gonna grab this, and they're gonna form that shape right there. And I'm gonna go right here. There we go. Just like that. Bingo, bango. Alright. Come on over to this kitty cat over here. And now we're making a 6x6 here. It's too risky, I think. No. You know what? We're gonna grab this one right here. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna form that piece right here. Alright, so this has to go diagonal. So no matter where you go, you're interfering with any and all of them. So you should just go right. Yeah, just go right here. Okay, so we'll pop that in. Pop that. Yeah. We're gonna do this. That's fine. That's okay. Okay. Alright, so we come back over to this cat over here. They're gonna go ahead. They're gonna grab. Ooh. We do a 6x6. They can only add one more row. Either, because they're rated a 5x5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So they're gonna have to be careful here with where they put stuff. Their best bet would be take this and put that right here. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna take this pumpkin and they're gonna do that piece right there. So they're gonna put that piece here. Okay, so we're now at 6 high, but still 5 wide over here. I should come back over to here. The best bet, honestly, is to put another heart up here. Yep, so they're gonna grab a heart. Because there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're gonna grab a heart. And they're gonna make the stick. And so they're gonna go here. And they're gonna go... Ooh, actually, there's nothing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just trying to maximize points here. And there we go. Trying to just maximize points here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they've got their 6 column. They now just need one more row. Alright, so we come back over to here. They're gonna go ahead, they're gonna take a pumpkin. Because why not? Now, here's the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I have to be very careful where to put this next pumpkin. They actually can't put stuff anywhere good. Oh shit, can they not put anything? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. You know what? They're gonna take the heart. So they're gonna take that heart right here. And they're gonna go up here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. So 6 by 5 here. Alright, so we come over to Fnuffy here. Let's see. Fnuffy can still put in one column. Ooh, they can put a heart here. They're gonna go ahead. They're gonna clear the board, and they're gonna put out some new ones here. Oh my god. Oh my god, you like hearts? There's so many hearts on the board. Man, what a bad spot to be in right now. Can they still do the cat thing once they've... Give me a minute here. I gotta decide my strategy here. Because... Well... Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna take another heart. We're just gonna commit to it. We're just committing to the heart, baby. 5. And we're gonna make a stick. We're gonna make a stick. And we're gonna put it right here. I'm just gonna put that right there. There we go. So this cat now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they now have their 6x6. Still trying to get this 6x6. So they still need one more row, whichever where they decide to put it. There's no orange on here. Oof, duh, man. Orange is in a little bit of a trouble here. I don't know exactly what they're gonna do. They're a little SOL at the moment. Just because of where everything is right now, they don't have a lot of options. Just the way everything's set up right now. Actually, if I go to this one right here and form that, yeah. Here we go. We're gonna bring out this blue one. We're gonna form that piece right there. So they're gonna come right here, and they're gonna go wham, bam, bam, and so that's gonna fill that piece right there. So I'm gonna get them some nice points right there. Alright, so we come back over to the cat, Fluffy. Let's see what Fluffy wants to do here. That orange is in such an unfortunate spot. And the question is like, do we... Like, it's almost better to just say buckets and just do trees at this point. I don't really like what's on the board at all here. You know? Because, I mean, even if I do this, it's only going to net me 4 points anywhere I go. Oof. I could just do another, well, because I need to get more trees in here. I need to get a tree here, get a tree here, and a tree here. So, let's just do that. I'm just, you know what? We're gonna, God, chat. I really don't know what I want to do with this. I feel like I've messed up the placement of some of these. Like this, I should have put like here or something. I messed up this side. I feel like committing to the 3 is the way to go. They're just gonna get the 3 trees. Yeah, they're just gonna commit to the trees, man. There's not much other options here. I don't really know what I'm going to do here for this. So, that's going to end their turn, straight up. So, we're going to come back over to here. They still need a 6th row, which is hilarious. We're gonna pick up this one. We're going to make that shape right there. And they're going to come in... Oh, you know what? Sorry. They're not going to go for that one. They're going to go for this one. And they're going to make it that shape. So they're going to make a nice L. So that's going to put this right here. And they're going to go here, here, and here. There we go. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so both sides now have their 6x6 board set. Now it's just all about filling it in. This cat, just at this point, he's like, I don't care anymore, dude. I'm just gonna fill it out with trees. Shipment of failure. Dreams are coming true. I'm just gonna go. Well, if we're gonna go here, we might as well also go here. And we might as well go here. We're going tree crazy over here. Alright, we'll come back over to here. I think I wish there was a way to get this one, but there's not. They're gonna take this one right here, and that's gonna go. They're gonna form that L shape. And they're gonna go right here, and they're gonna go boom, boom, and boom. That's gonna form that L shape. Let's try this. Fluffy's gonna choose a blue one. They're gonna go right here, and they're gonna go this shape. So they're gonna grab 3. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Meow's the time, right? I'll come back over to here. I'm gonna go and grab that. They're gonna form this shape right here. They're gonna go. Oof. 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 There's not a knot here. Going here is probably their best bet. Alright, so we're coming back over to this one right here. He could go for the green. It's only worth 4 points. That's not going to really net him a whole lot. Going for the blue doesn't do him anything. At this point, realistically, his best bet is to just go more trees and just bank on the trees to save him here. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're going to come over here. He only has 1 spot left, so he's going to do trees, which allows him to reflip his cat over. Not that it matters. And then we are going to come over to here. He's going to fill it out. Oh man, what are bonus points that I missed? Hang on a minute. Oh, you know what? I did mess something up. I forgot that if they complete their grid, they get 2, 4, and 6 points. So actually, Fluffy was able to do it twice. I don't think OJ ever did it. So I actually, hang on. So that should be 22, 68. So this game's actually a lot closer than I thought. Because they have 68 puts 22, 70 puts 18. Yeah, they're like neck and neck here. Alright, alright. So, here we go. Look at that. Let me go ahead, turn on this night real quick. Why does this thing suck so much ass? There we go. Oh, yeah. The Forest of Wispies. I really like the orange ones. The orange ones show up really well. Like, the orange ones are super nice. You can really see it really well over here. Actually, I wonder if I do this. Oh my god, look how much better these show up. If I put it on this mode right here, oh yeah. Alright. Let me get the knights back on. Alright. Let's go and count up our final score here. So, like I said, as the score stands, it is currently 88 to 90. So it is a very this is anyone's game here. So let's go and give them their 6 points because they both completed their 6x6 here. So 6 and 6. Alright. And then we're gonna start with OJ here. So OJ, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So as you can see, with 5 it's 30 plus an additional 8 for each additional 1. So that's 38 points from that. They're gonna get the full 18 points for every 3 witch hats. So that's going to be 18 on that witch hat. Alright. They have 3 blue orbs here. So let's count the blue orbs, right? Like I said, the blue orbs, you get 2 points for each type of whips on any of the surrounding spaces. Right, so we still got 1, 2, 3, 4 for this one. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one, 1, 2, 3. So 16 plus 6 more, that's going to give them 22 on the blue. And then, they finally got some hearts. They got some good hearts here. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 points. 34 points. And then, once again, 2 points for every row and column that has at least 3 trees. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times 2 is 16. Let's go and calculate that up. So 22 plus 18 is 40. 78. Oh my, I need a calculator. Holy shit, these scores are getting way... This is beyond mental math right now. This is beyond mental math here. So 38 plus 18 plus 22 plus 34 plus 16 plus 6. That's going to be a 134. Alright, and so we add this up. So 134 plus 70 plus 18 for a combined score of 222. So that is the score to beat for Fluffy here. Once again, Fluffy sitting with 68 and 22. Let's see what they get for their round 3. Starting with the pumpkin, a whopping 4 points. They only had 1 pumpkin. They got 1 pumpkin and then never went anywhere with it. So 4 points. That might cost them. We're going to see. Alright, they're going to get the 18 points from the hat. Because they have 3 green hats. They have 1 blue, which is only going to net them 4 points. Because they have 1, 2. And then we're going to do their pink. So here we go. Here we go. They have a lot of pink here. Alright, we're going to start. We're going to work our way across. So this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. So 53 points from the Pinks. And then for their trees, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For a whopping 24 points. Let's get that math in. Here we go. 26, so I can mental math that. 26 plus 53 plus 24 plus 6 is 109. Watch out, because that is not gonna be enough. You had 109 to 68 plus 22, and they are gonna fall short here. Team Fluffy is gonna end up with 199 points here. Just not gonna be enough here. And big congrats to our winner, OJ. Dude, look how ridiculous these scores get. This is nuts. 222 versus 199. Like, that's some crazy scores. If you play this game, make sure you have your calculator ready to go, cause you're gonna need it. These scores get pretty crazy. And chat. There we go. There you have it. That is Wispwood. That's how you play the game. It is a very simple game, but super fun. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. It's a lot of fun. You kind of saw that, going for the one type of strategy didn't work too well. Though I wonder if maybe I think it would have been fine where we were at. But, going for the heart strategy, almost exclusively did not work out as well as I thought it was going to. Yeah. This is a fun game. I really enjoy it. When this comes on sale in the United States, I highly recommend it. You can play this game solo. Let me see what the difference is with solo. Solo, you play Wispwood by yourself, attempting to score more points than a ghost player. Oh yeah, because you use the backside. You use the backside of this thing. Instead of building a forest, the ghost player will just collect whips and score them according to points shown on a scoring guide. The scoring guides are on the back, right? So basically, you're gonna assign a whips to each one. And for each whips that the ghost player connects, they're gonna get points based on how many they have. Choose a cat for the ghost player. Replace one whips with the cat. During the game, the ghost cat will wander clockwise around the pond, connecting whips. Keep this in mind when choosing the cat's starting space. Oh, that's what it is. And then they have the token, and so on the ghost turn, they have to you flip over the firefly token. That tells you how many spaces that they go. I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I much prefer playing this where I just play myself versus playing against the ghost player. I remember playing against the ghost player and being like, I'm not enjoying this as much if I just played by myself with two players. So yeah, definitely a game that you can play by yourself. It's great. one of these days we'll have to try the Sono version. But let's see, it's 7:30. I think we have time to set up for another game I would like to learn. We have to play that next week. I could just show you the Sono version of this game. We've been on for an hour and 51 minutes. Yeah, the Sono version will take... Yeah, because it's gonna take me a little bit to pack everything up. Yeah, let's try the Sono version of the game. So, let's get set up for the Sono version, and we can see how that differs from playing just with, you know, 2 players, right? So, we'll go ahead, get all these flipped. Yeah, when they had this game on demo at the at PAX Unplugged, they had like gigantic nights. Like the entire tent was like really dark so that you could really experience it with the nights, which was awesome. It was super amazing. And yeah, I definitely want, like I said, I'm gonna get a really good Black Knight for this game. In fact, I'm gonna have to go on Amazon and see what's available. Because if I can get like one that's small but powerful, that would work really well. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Since we haven't used those ones over there, we're just gonna put these over here. Alright, so we don't need this because the Ultima is always gonna go first. We're gonna give him the 2-paw one. Okay, so let me see the setup here. Setup of game is shown on pages 2 and 3, but with these changes. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let me grab the cat that I want. Ooh, I want to be this cat right here. We are gonna be this cat right here. Look how sassy they look. That is a sassy looking cat right there. Alright, so we can get all set up right here. Just like that. And obviously, when it's time to go hide, wham bam, we're hiding. So, alright. Let's go ahead and let me go pick the other new 1-stars here. 1 star. 1, 1, 1, and 1. There we go. So, our new gold cards, for us, this only applies to me, does not apply to the Ultima. You get 1 point for each tree in your largest group of trees. So you really want to pack your trees together here. Alright? You get 2 points for each tree beside it. You get 2 points for each type of whips, either in its row or its column, including itself. But you have to pick either the column or the row. You can't choose both. Same thing, except now the cat that has to be on the same row or column of the cat. And then this one, same idea, except this time they can't be in the same row and or column. And this one caps out at 40 points, which I think that makes sense. Alright, so we're going to put these here. I'm going to build over here, so I'll just put these over here. I'm going to put this here. Alright, get me my forest tile right here. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, so we got our 8 over here. Let's see. Okay, so let's get we need one of each whips. There we go. Alright, so we shuffle this. Actually, you know what would be a lot better? Whichever one we pick up first, that goes there. So green hat goes here. Blue goes here. Pink goes here. And orange goes up here. So we really want to prevent him from getting oranges. Let me see. I need, where'd those pieces go? I need these pieces right here. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna set these 4 right here. These can get put aside. Let's see. So now we gotta choose a cat's space. I'll have the cat take that one. No, I'll have the cat take this one. Oh, I need to pick a cat for him. This looks like an Ultima type cat. Look at him. This looks like someone who would be a super dickish cat to me. Look at him smile. So he's gonna go here. Alright. So, the way this game works is we each take turns. And I have 4 turns because that's how much the ghost player gets. Okay, so here we go. So, the Ultima gets to go first, so they get to flip this. Snapping at you, that cat is, oh, of course. Alright, so they flip a 3. So they go 1, 2, 3, and they take this, and they add that to the connection. So we'll put this over here for the Ultima. Alright, and so now it's my turn. I think my best bet is to just literally just grab these pumpkins. That seems like the best bet here. It seems like he's gonna grab a pumpkin no matter what I do here. So, I'm gonna grab this pumpkin. I'm gonna grab that pumpkin, and we're gonna go with that right there. I'm gonna bring these 3 in. So let's go ahead and build 1. Just like that. There we go. Alright. So they're gonna flip. They're gonna draw a 2. Perfect. So they skipped empty spaces. So they're gonna go 1, 2. So they're gonna take this green hat, which is good. Thank you. I love that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab this pumpkin. Yeah. And I'm gonna put this right Hang on. I messed this up. I want you here. You go here. Because I want you to go here. I'm gonna form that. Actually, I'm gonna form that. Oh, can I form that? Oh, I cannot form that. Sure I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Got it. Boom. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, God. That's gonna cut off the forest from each other. You know what? That'll be fine. That'll be fine. I think that'll be okay. So my goal is to try and connect it down here if I can. Alright, so they're gonna flip. They're gonna flip a 4. Now, unfortunately for them, let me see. So, flip over the top for night token. There are not that many whips on the pawn. Remove all whips. Deal 7 new ones. Wait, what happened? Oh, I'm messing this up. I see. There are not that many whips. Oh, I messed this up. I messed this up. I fucked up. I see what I'm supposed to do. I'm just gonna have him stay there. So what he's supposed to do is with the 4, he's only supposed to look forward 4. And then take the highest one. So in this case, he would take the pumpkin. Yeah, okay. Okay. I see. I'm playing this game correctly now. I'm going to grab this pumpkin. I'm going to go right here. 1. I'm going to make the stick. We're going to make the stick right here. There we go. And then on the final turn, they're going to flip a 2. So they're going to take the highest one. So they're going to take a heart. That's how this is supposed to be played. I messed this up. Okay. Okay. Oh, and then I have to move the cat to the space it was taken from. So actually, he'd go here. And he would take this one. Okay. Okay, and so now he moves over to here. I'm understanding how to play this game now. I kind of jumped ahead, thinking I remembered how to play. Okay, so now it's my final turn. What did the hearts do? Oh yeah, okay. Honestly, I just might get more points if I just take the trees. If I just take the trees and I fill it in, I'm going to take the trees. That's actually going to give me more points than going for the heart. So I'm just going to take these 3 trees. Go and fill myself in here. So, that's going to end round 1. So, Fiona. Smiles. I think that's a great name for that cat. I mean, seriously. Look at him. Alright. So, he's gonna get 8, 14, 20, 23 points. 8, 12. Oh, wait. 8, 3, 12, which is 23 points. He'll never get this or this. And then for me, I only have pumpkins, but I have 3 of them, which gives me 15 points. Yeah, because they're not sharing any columns. So we're going to get 15 for that. And, let's see, no green, no blue, no pink. We have the trees, so the trees say 1 point for each tree in your largest group of trees. I've connected them all. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's going to be 12 points. And I completed that. So that's going to give me 2. Which gives me a lead 29 to 23 going into round 2. Alright. You know, I'm kind of happy with where my... Well, actually... Yeah, I'm kind of happy with where my cat's at. It's not a reason to move. Let's move the cat over to here. There we go. There we go. Alright. The fuck's this? What are you doing, buddy? Okay. So now they get 6 turns? Yeah. So, I'm gonna shuffle these. There we go. Wow! Alright, so they're gonna get 6 turns here. Alright, here we go. They're gonna go and flip this one here. And that's gonna be a 2, so they're gonna look 2 forward here. They're gonna take the highest one. They're gonna take this pink one. I'm gonna force him to try and take one of those. We might as well take the pink one while we've got it. Yeah, let's take the pink one. We'll take the pink. And we're gonna form an L. So, I want as many trees as possible. So, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Alright. So we flip over. Let's hope for a 2 here. It's a 3. Oh, which one did he take? He took this one. Yeah. So because he flipped his 3, there's only 2 on the board, so we take these out. And we put out all new ones here. There we go. Alright, so the cat, who's right here, he looks 3 forward and picks the highest one. It's gonna be a heart. Give me a minute here. Okay, yeah. Alright. And so then they move over to here. Which means they're gonna get the orange. They're gonna get one of the orange ones, which really sucks. I should go and grab an orange one now. So yeah, let's grab this orange one. Let's grab this orange one right here. And I'm gonna have it form the T. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put that one right here. That's gonna go here, here, and here. Forming that nice T, just snipping it right in there. We've still got a 4x4. Alright, so now it's Smiley's turn. They're gonna go 1. Doesn't matter, they were gonna take this one anyways. Let's see. I should take this pink one right here. Yeah, we're gonna take this pink one right here. We're gonna go here, and I'm gonna form this right there. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's gonna give me my 5th column. It's a 4, so we gotta take all this out. Just wanna get another pumpkin. Don't be another pumpkin. Okay. Okay. Hey, there's a pumpkin. Alright. So they look 4 ahead from their spot. So then go 4. And they're gonna choose. Yeah. So because there's all the same, they would score this one. Because it's the Kenosis 1. On my turn, I'm gonna take this orange one right here. Oof, I don't have one good spot to put it. Unless I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here. I don't like my options here. I can't really take any of these because it leaves me open to him taking the pumpkin if he flips a 4, which isn't good. But I'm also like, that's the only place for me to put a pumpkin. Because it can't go here, 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 which means it can only go here. That pumpkin came me up to 30. See, I have to take the pumpkin. I don't have a choice. And then I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'm gonna flip. No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, fuck, man. Oh, I don't want to flip. Damn it. I need to take this pumpkin. How many turns does he have left? 2? I need to flip. I'm gonna use my cat. And I'm going to pick that one right there. I think that's the best bet right there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Alright, so let's see, they're up. So they're gonna flip. They get, oh god. Okay, so they get to see 2. So they're gonna take this one, come over here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this right here. I'm gonna take that one, I'm gonna pick that one right there. And I'm gonna put you here. Yeah. There we go. I semi-regret putting that there now, but what are you gonna do about it? Alright. So on their final turn, they're gonna pull a 3. So they're gonna pick up this one because they have no choice. I left it for them. And then on my turn, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna draw 2 trees. I'm gonna reactivate my cat. I'm gonna put trees here and here. And that's gonna end that round. Let's go ahead and see what the scores are. Starting with the Smiles here. So he finally got some pumpkins. Actually, he had some pumpkins from last turn. So he's got 2 pumpkins now, which gives him 16 points. Right? For the green, he's got 2, so that gives him 6. Still no blue. And then 12 points from last round. They now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 36 points from this pink. And that's going to give them 58 for round 2 here. Giving them a current score of 81 points here. So let's see what I've got. So I'm going to get the 4 points for completing my 5x5. Alright. The pumpkins, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that just can give me... Alright, so once again, since they don't match any rows of cardinals, which is good, so that's going to be 30 points right there. So, 30. I have no green. I have no blue. I do have pink, right? So the pinks, right? For each heart, you get 2 points for every tree beside it. So, this tree has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and this one has 4, so that's 18 points. And then last but not least, we get 1 point for each tree in your largest group of trees here. Right, so the largest group is this one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 points, giving us a round 2 score of 30, 48, 57, 61, allowing me to stay ahead of Smiles, but not by much. Not by much here. I've only got about a 9-point lead. Because if Smiles gets any more of that, that's going to be dangerous for me. So, here we go. Yes, I want my cat to move. Based on where everything is, because the pumpkin's going to have to go here. So my best bet is to move the cat over to here into the corner. I don't intend to grab any green, so there's no reason to put him anywhere else. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Keep everything together. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, if you buy this game and you have a 3D printer, I highly recommend 3D printing something to keep the pieces in one spot. That would be so helpful. Other than that, just be very careful. Pick them up a piece at a time. Okay. Here we go. So, like I said, we can either... You can kind of see that my strat here is to try and just get a big tree 9 as much as possible here. Alright. So now... This cat gets all 8. So I have 8 turns to either finish my board first or score as many points as I can. So here we go. Alright. So, Smiles. 2, look at that. Oh man. What a grab. You gotta love that. So that forces him to take that one. And on my turn, I'm going to go and refill the board here. I'm going to get that off the board because I don't like that. So let's see what we've got. Okay, okay. Oof. Ooh, there's too many pumpkins. Oh no. Okay, I don't have a choice. I have to take the pumpkin here. Yeah, we're going to take the pumpkin. Let's see. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm actually going to put this down here. This will give me the 40 points. I took it from here. We have to make the stick. We don't have a choice. So we're going to make the stick. We'll go here. Alright. Smiles flipping over a 2. So they're gonna take this heart. There's not a lot I can do to stop this. I'm gonna grab this heart. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this heart right here. I'm gonna form that piece. 1, Go right here, right here, right here. There we go. Alright, so now it's Smile. Smile's gonna flip this. They're gonna get a 1. Look at that. They're only gonna take a blue. Honestly, my best bet here is to just take this one right here. Where can that fit in if I take that? I'd have to take this. It's not great. I don't like these options. These options are not good. He's gonna get this orange one. There's nothing I can do about it. Unless... this is risky. I'm gonna activate my cat. And I'm gonna reset the board. We are resetting the board. Oh my goodness. He's gonna get so many pumpkins here. Okay. Freak. Damn. Okay. We're gonna get the blue one. Now I'm gonna get the blue one. I'm gonna make an L shape. 2, 3. I'm gonna put the L shape right here. I got extremely unlucky with this. I might lose it right here. 3. So he's gonna take the pumpkin. Because I can't do anything. The pumpkin doesn't help me. I would lose a ton of points taking a pumpkin right now. So I don't want the pumpkin at the moment. I think my best bet... I'm gonna have to fill this out at some point. If I fill this in with that piece, and I fill that in, these two need to be filled in anyways. And I can eventually go for that one. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna reactivate my cat here. And I'm gonna just fill in. Yeah. I'm gonna fill in here. And here. And here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. So on their turn, it doesn't matter, because they're gonna take the pumpkin. On my turn, I'm gonna take this one. Put you here. And go 1, 2, 3. Alright, on their turn, they're gonna flip a 2. So they're gonna take this one right here. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna form a stick. 2, 3. Alright, on their turn, they're gonna flip a 4. So since there's not enough, they're gonna discard that. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Oh, of course there's a pumpkin there. Alright, so they take the pumpkin. I could end it right here. I don't know if that's a smart decision. Cause this will only get me 4 points no matter where I put it. Or 6 points. It will give me 6 points. But it's just better if I do this. I'm just gonna put 3. I'm gonna just take this. So I'm just gonna do one gigantic forest. I think that's my best chance at victory here. So they're gonna flip their final one. That's gonna be 3, which is gonna get them their heart. And then I'm gonna fill this in. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably should have been counting my rows and columns before this moment. How embarrassing would it be if I had miscounted and I had a 6x5? Oh my gosh. Alright. So, Sono version of this game, very easy here. Let's go ahead and get our final score, Smiles. Right? So they have 5 of these. That's 40 points. 40. For their green, they have 9. For their blue, they have 5. And then for their pink, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. So 9 times 6 is 54. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's math this up here. 54 plus 40 is 94. Plus 5, 99. Plus 9 is 108. Let me double check that math real quick. Let me make sure my math is on par here. So 54 plus 40. Oh, wait. 54 plus 40 plus 14 is indeed a 108. And then we add to that, there are 58 and there are 23. And the score to beat, chat, is 189. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get to my scores here. So, once again, I filled out my board. So I get 6 points for that. Alright, we can go ahead and cross off the green, because I did not get any green. For the Pumpkin Sudoku. Oh, I didn't even know this name. Pumpkin Sudoku. That's cute. Right? Remember, you cannot share the same row or column. Right? No share. No share. No share. Boom. So, because I have 6, that is 40 points for me. Which is good, because that cancels out his 40. For blue, alright, so blue, for each one you choose a row or column, and you get 2 for each type of whips, including itself. So, it doesn't matter which one I choose, it's going to be 6 points. So I get 6 points from that. And then last but not least, well, not least, but that. So, we've got the pink. So, once again, the pink is for every heart. You get 2 points for every tree beside it. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32 points. Is that it? Let me recount this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, you know what would be easier if I just counted 1 and multiplied by 2? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 32. Alright. And then last but not least, 1 point for every tree in the largest group of trees. You can see I connected a gigantic ass tree here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 points. Let's math this out. We have 40 plus 6 plus 32 plus 21 plus 6 is going to be 105. Alright? Adding that all up together, 105 plus 61 plus 29 chat. We win! We win! Yeah! Yeah! Yes! I did it! Oh man, it got a little rough there. I really needed to use more blues there, but honestly, I became not as efficient when I kept using the pinks. Just because they started kind of getting on top of each other. Oh man, that was a close game. All it takes is these two being a pumpkin instead. That's all it takes. So yeah. So that's Wispwood. So actually, I do like the solo versions game's fun too. They're both good versions. So if you're looking for a game to, play solo against a ghost computer, or a game where you're gonna play as multiple players, so you can practice strategy, right, at the same time, right? This is the game right here. This is the game for you to check out. 100%. Highly recommend, y'all. Wispwood. Let me see. Let's look up what their. Let's see if they have a release date. For the United States, because they don't have. I know it's not in the United States yet. Wispwood board game U.S. release date. According to this, GTS distribution, release date January of 2026. Oh wait, hang on. Here's some people talking. At one point, it was supposed to be December 31st. Obviously, it didn't happen. The new release date. So as of January 9th, let's see, Wispwood, the planned releases here, Q1, Q2, here we go. So, for the English, the US distribution is late February or early March. Is when they expect for this game to hit US shelves. So, if you bought this game at PAX Unplugged, you're one of the people who bought it at that, at that convention, right? It's just not in stores yet. I don't even think Amazon has it, right? I mean, fuck Amazon, I'm gonna avoid buying games on Amazon. Yeah, even Amazon doesn't have it yet. And even if you could buy it, you can only pre-order here in the United States. So, yeah, great game. If you're looking for a new game to buy, once again, keep your eye out for Wispwood. Highly recommend. Very colorful, very great game. Great strategy. As you can see, I had a very close game. It was anyone's game. So, but yeah, with that, chat, we're going to go ahead. We're going to find someone to raid out to. Let's see who is on. Might as well use... There it is. Let's see who we got. And he's using his new name. So Hognak Woe, he now goes by Cable TV. Bonsai Nader's doing some RAF. Bonsai Nader is a board game streamer. Cozy Bean, but we just raided Cozy Bean not too long ago. Trashbat Char doing some art. Heart Board Games doing some GeoGuessr. Nerdness doing some demos. Heaven Snaps doing some making and crafting. Captain Zanzibar doing some Pokemon. And Sultry doing some retro. I thought I just saw you on. Did you restart? Just when I saw you on earlier today. Okay. I think Hognak Woe is going to be the option here. Well, it's not Hognak Woe, he's Cable TV now. Because it's been a while since we've been to Cable TV, and I don't really have too many other options on. So, yeah, let's head over. Ooh, Shark Geek is on. He's doing shark news. But you know what? Let's go over to Hognak Woe. He's a great streamer. Enjoy always going over to him. Let me go and give him a shout out here. Shout out Cable _T_V. Jesus Christ, there's so many underscores in this name now. Boom. And he is playing some Legend. He's playing retro. He's playing, I think, Twilight Princess. I think. Yeah, he's playing Twilight Princess. So if you're a fan of Twilight Princess, we'll be heading over there. But before we head over there, I just want to say thank you to everyone who popped in and hung out tonight. Shipment of Fail, Blaze, Vegas. Thank you for the raid from Panda Angel. And for those who came and hung out, Cosmic Ben, Fog Knight, Phaedros. And then also, to anyone who's been lurking, I have thoroughly enjoyed having everyone in here. This is a game that I was really looking forward to playing, and I'm really glad that I got to share it with so many of y'all. And I hope, once again, I got you on the Wispwood train. This easily will be one of my favorite games of 2026. It thoroughly enjoyed. Like I said, it plays very well solo. I cannot wait to play this game with people. I know it makes it seem a little sad that I don't have friends to play games with right now, but I'm working on it, alright? I haven't met that many people at work. I only have 2 other people in my class, and they're not really board gamers. They're more outdoorsy people. Like today we had a whole conversation about national parks, because one of them actually worked in NPS. So she knows a ton about national parks and shit. And the other guy was military, so, you know. Not digging on either of them. They're both super cool, so. But yeah, y'all, let's get this raid going, so I can go and clean up this mess. And, I can have a quick, small dinner, and then prep some food for tomorrow. And let's see, here's our raid. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. We're gonna start that raid. Let me go ahead and get my butt back in that stream. So I'm there to meet y'all. And then we give y'all the sub raid. I'm gonna get the raid 2 here. Alright, guys. Once again, thank you so much for coming in. Y'all know what to do. We're just gonna bring that love and energy over to the cable TV. Make sure you grab the raid message that applies to you. If you're subbed, get the hedgehogs. If you're not subbed, get the wings. But at the end of the day, we're all part of the same prickle. Mr. Half-Hog, come get that good old Half-Hog wave. And, of course, the Half-Hog wave from Henry Hedgehog. Right, that's right, we've got 2 hedgehogs you can wave by at you. Oh my god, double the hedgehog wave. It's crazy. Alright, y'all. Hey, I'll see y'all over there. And, once again, we might go live again tomorrow for a cooking stream. We might do some mac and cheese. Other than that, expect a weekend stream, IRL. I want to take you on a nice hike. We can go check out a cave. And, yeah. Bye.